Hey, your buddy Peace and Harmony here with you here today. Want to take a look at some of the self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back from leaving the narcissist or the psychopath. Some of the negative emotions that could be holding you back. For one, guess what? You're going to disappoint them. You're going to disappoint the narcissist if you leave. You're going to have to deal with that. They're going to have to get over it. They've put you through enough. You're done. You've had enough. Okay. So for one, you have to be ready to disappoint the narcissist or psychopath. You're not going to be calling them. You're not going to be emailing them. You're not going to be cooking their dinner anymore. You're not going to be cleaning up their house. You're not going to be taking care of them. You're not going to be their servant anymore. You're no longer putting your life on the back burner. You're going to disappoint them. Okay? I mean, it's just how it is. And if that has been holding you back, it's time to let that go. If you are afraid of what they're going to say or do, that could be holding you back. It's time to let that go. I know a lot of people who have had narcissistic relationships. They're absolutely terrified of leaving or disappointing the narcissist or the psychopath. They're afraid of their wrath. But the whole point of going through this and realizing this is that you have to let them go. You cannot continue to be in an abusive relationship, and so by virtue of that, you have to leave. You have to do this, and you're the only one who can put on your boots and get walking. You're the only one who can give yourself permission to go and live your life. It's been programmed into you that you don't have a right to life. You don't have a right to be free. You don't have a right to, be happy or have your needs met. I mean, it's just programmed into you. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is part of the U.S. Constitution. It's like, especially if you were raised by a narcissistic parent, I think, or an alcoholic abused parent or drug abused parent, you really also have this in your programming. Your programming is, that which you live your life by, which is how you feel about yourself, your personal values, how you make your decisions, how you make your choices. And if you have had that as part of your programming, then you need to realize that that is incorrect programming. Just like a computer, the DOS system, we're no longer using DOS system, okay? We're on a new operating system. We're now using Microsoft or Windows. So, you need to totally just stop using DOS. Like, you literally, and I know that this is a lot of psychological terminology, but for those of you here who truly need and want to get better and live at peace and enjoy yourself and begin to eat and sleep again and begin to love again and trust again and actually meet people who don't abuse you, that's a concept. Can you imagine being interacted with and having somebody give you eye contact? I mean, that is a miracle to me. That is a miracle for me. I have, a very abused past, and it's very difficult for me to have a connection with someone and have eye contact. It's very difficult. It's very painful because of the abuse that I've been through. Sad, stupid, and true, but it's not something that I chose. I was born into this certain relationship, and it's just what happened. And it's been my life goal, my life work, to learn about and heal through that. So people have all sorts of different life purposes and life goals. Mine happened to be having to live through and learn this and heal through it, and now to help others. These things that make you uncomfortable are what you're going to have to do to grow. You're going to have to get uncomfortable. You're going to have to, write. You're going to have a recovery journal. You're going to have to get organized. You're going to have to do this on a daily basis. You're going to have to do what makes you happy, and you're going to have to learn to let some people go. I mean, it's just part of life. Sometimes we feel like we have to let them go before their time, but it is their time. That's what I'm trying to explain, is if you go back with the abuser, you're just going to continue on that cycle. It's just, you're going to stay in the same place. And I think one major goal in healing is you're going to get to a new place in your life. And it's going to feel new, and it's going to feel different, and it's going to be healing, and it's going to be success. Which means living your life within boundaries and actually being able to take care of yourself and provide for yourself. Oh my God, that is a new concept. I mean, I believe, we're born with that ability to be able to take care of ourselves. We need to be able to support ourselves. Why have we limited ourselves from that? Because the narcissist and the psychopath, they want to make us believe we cannot do that. They want us to not be able to function. They want us to be on DOS system that does not work. I mean, they're like, you need to stay in DOS. Like, you need to come back here and you need to be part of this, like, dysfunctional system. Like, you need to come back to prison. Like, why? What are you doing living in the free world? You need to come back and be incarcerated. Guess what? That I cannot go back there. I physically, in my being, I cannot go back there. And there's a certain flip, a certain switch that is flipped. We can't go back. Once you realize that this person is to your detriment, I mean, you can't continue to ingest them. It does not begin to make common sense, and you have to have faith and strong will, and you will meet people along the journey who can help you, and you can get to that place. So I want you to continue to be organized. Do the things that bring you peace. I think, don't continue to try to, bring chaos to the solution. Continue to do what makes you happy, and you will begin to heal. Peace out.